It has been suggested that many areas of a woman's life are affected by either the presence or the absence of a healthy mentoring relationship. In one survey, they cited that the lack of mentoring is one of the major barriers to women advancing in their career. And they cited also there's a huge dearth of women who are available, or get this, or even willing to mentor other women. And one of the great challenges that faces women mentoring other women is that women have a tendency to be so overly critical, overly judgmental, and overly competitive with each other. You guys are real hard on each other. I mean, critical about everything from your hairstyle to the body shape to the clothes you wear to the car you drive to the man you're married to I mean, we're so overly critical. Maybe I shouldn't say that. And what happens is you tend to see each other as the enemy. Now, common sense tells you that you can't trust every woman, because there are some wicked women. Let me go there. There are some wicked women. There are some women that I wouldn't trust with. I wouldn't trust you no further than I can throw you. But what happens is that you can't distrust all women, because some of them God has strategically placed in your life to help you to that next level of success. And what women do sometimes is they'll be so critical and so judgmental, they'll be sitting around in the corner being distrustful of each other, and then be lonely because they have nobody to talk to. You done chased off, barked off, criticized, judged every woman you came in contact with. Now you need somebody to relate to you. You can't find a friend. Yeah. Another issue that confronts women in mentoring is what I call a queen bee complex. Bee meaning beehive. Watch it now. Stay with me. You know, in a beehive, the queen is the most important female in the hive. Everything is about her. Everything's about me. If it ain't about me, it ain't about nothing. Everything revolves around the queen bee. And many times when women have been fortunate enough to be in positions of leadership or influence, they want to be like the queen bee. Ain't no other woman getting up in here but me. Let me warn you about something, ladies. As you're seeking a mentor, it is difficult, if not impossible, to be mentored by somebody who is deeply insecure or starving for affirmation. If you allow yourself to be mentored by somebody who is deeply insecure, let me tell you that David found out. He found out they'll throw a javelin at you. They're fine with you as long as you're beneath them, below them, belittled by them. But as soon as you start rising up and getting some feet under you and getting some success, as soon as they call your name a few more times than they call theirs, then they have an issue with you and they want to Oh, and they might not do it overtly. What they do is they get in important and influential meetings, and when your name comes up, they go like this. As soon as they start bragging on you, well, you know Mary, she's a wonderful person. They go, well, if you knew what I knew about Mary, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm just saying that if you knew what I knew about Mary, you wouldn't be saying all that. Look at somebody and say, watch who you hang with, watch who you hang with, watch who you hang with. You can tell they're insecure when they don't want to share their success with you. They will snatch your ideas and tout it as if they're their own. You cannot. I'm trying to tell somebody something. I know that you're fascinated with some of these women, but you cannot be mentored by somebody who is insecure. They're not going to give you room to grow. They're not going to give you an opportunity. They're not going to let you have a chance to shine. Look at a sister and say, it's your time to shine. Don't let nobody throw no shade on you. This is your time to shine. God's been repositioning you. God's been getting you ready. You ain't got time to be behind nobody that's insecure, male or female. Good mentors are hard to find because good mentors tend to think outwardly. They think outwardly. They think about, they ask and they look for ways for how can I improve the world around me? How can I improve the life of other women? In Proverbs chapter 31, I thought this was very interesting. It says about the Proverbs 31 when it says, she stretches out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy. Proverbs 31 and 20. She stretched out her hands to the poor. She reaches forth her hands to the needy. She is a charitable woman. She's not a selfish woman. You have to watch those people that mentor you that are selfish. It's all about what I'm doing and where I'm going. But she is a charitable woman. The Bible said that the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. That means that while they're giving to you, God makes a way to give it back to them. But you got to watch those people who just want to keep it all for themselves. All the praise, all that. Oh, I made some folks mad, didn't I? There may be a few queen bees up in here right now. I don't know, but by the time we get done. And for those of you that God is positioning right now to be in positions of influence, I want to caution you in one thing. Don't let life steal from you so much that it makes you selfish. Don't let what life stole from you make you selfish. Don't imitate the poor examples of others who have gone before you. What we need, not just in corporate America, but we need in church, are women who sense a sincere responsibility to help another sister. Oh, I'm not talking about criticizing. I'm not talking about putting them down. I'm not talking about what they wore and where they went. I'm talking about a sincere desire to come alongside somebody and say, listen, I see potential in you and I want to help you. It's not even about me. It's all about you. It's not even about me trying to get a name. I'm not trying to build my success on your shoulders. I sincerely and honestly want to see you succeed. Look at another sister and say, I want to see you succeed. I speak favor into your life. I seek the favor of God in your life right now. We need it. You need it. I ran across this interesting scripture. I want you to take a look at this. Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 8. Song of Solomon. I'm sorry, I said it too fast. Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 8. Did I give you the right scripture, sis?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm going to have to do a part 3. Part 2 to this. I got stuff I got to tell you. Okay.
We have a little sister.
Yeah.
And she hath no breast.
Right.
What shall we do for our sister in the day when she shall be spoken for?
All right, take a look at this. We have a little sister, and she has no breast. Developed breast speaks of maturity and womanhood. I want you to get this. Studies suggest that teenage girls, especially girls, adolescent girls, who are mentored correctly, are less likely to engage in high-risk behavior, meaning that they're less likely to behave in drugs, in alcohol, in violence, fighting in school, and in premarital sex. They found that girls who are mentored by an adult correctly, they found a decrease in young girls and their eating disorders and self-esteem issues. For young women, adolescents who are in that awkward stage, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not preaching to the choir, but it's that awkward stage in your life where you're not quite a girl, but you're not yet a woman. And it's an awkward stage. It's a vulnerable stage. And when he talks about our little sister has no breast, he was pointing to that adolescent stage, that vulnerable moment in their life when the decisions that they're making right now, they don't even know it, but the decisions that they're making in this adolescent stage may affect them for years to come. It is a critical stage. It is an important stage. And this is a period in your life where we need somebody to come along and to cover them. You're not going to talk to me. In fact, don't let me get in your business, but some of you ladies right now are living with issues that happened to you in your adolescent stage in your life. At a point in your life when you should have been covered and protected and nurtured, somebody left the cover off, and there you are now 30, 40, 50 years old dealing with childhood issues. Here's the problem. When they're in that adolescent stage, their body suggests one thing that is not totally true about them. Their body suggests I'm a woman, but it's not totally true yet. Their body suggests that I'm ready, I'm mature. Look at me, look at me. Outwardly, I look like a woman, but inwardly, I'm still a little girl. Some of you are obviously not in your adolescent stage in your life, but you are at adolescent stages in other areas of your life. For example, you are at an adolescent stage in your marriage. This is your first year of marriage, first few years of marriage. You're at you don't know exactly what you're doing. Some of you are in an adolescent stage in raising your children. I know you don't want to admit it. I know you think you know everything. You're at an adolescent stage in your career. You're just getting started. You're just breaking into corporate America. Some of you are just started your business. You're at an adolescent stage, and this is a critical moment in your life when you need somebody, just like you do in the adolescent stage in your life. You need this at an adolescent stage in your business, in your marriage, in your children. I know you don't want to admit it, but these are moments when you need to have enough humility to say, I need some help up in this mug. I need somebody who's not trying to criticize me to come along and just help me. How many folks, ladies need some help? I need some help. Look at this. I want to give you some statistics that were noted concerning women who enjoy healthy mentoring relationships. You ready for this? It has been noted that women who are in healthy mentoring relationships express greater satisfaction in their marital relationships, that they are less likely to divorce in their lifetime. Now, all of you know that half of all marriages end in divorce. And that half that does not end in divorce, many of them have cited that the whole reason I stayed with my husband or kept my family together was because I had a mentor who helped me understand what it means to be a married woman. Okay. The married women didn't say nothing. They was like, well, whatever. Some of you right now wouldn't be going through such critical crisis if you had somebody, some wise, saged woman who could come along beside you and say, baby, this ain't nothing to trip about. You can make it through this. In fact, some of the things that you're going through in your marriage, if you had somebody come along and say, this is normal, this is not going to kill you, this is how you make it through this. How many people would appreciate right now if somebody could just tell you, this is normal? This is how you're going to make it through this. These 50% who stayed together cited that it was having a mentor, somebody, not just a girlfriend, but a mentor who has been successful at least a few years ahead of me that could guide me through this moment in my life. Let me go on with it. Let me talk to the single ladies. All the single ladies make some noise. It has been noted that single women who are in healthy mentoring relationships tend to make better choices in life partners. But as you have somebody to mentor you in your choices, that it greatly increases your chances of finding a Boaz who will... Having a mentor will keep you out of some foolishness. Let me break it down to you. Having a mentor will keep you out of some nonsense, some foolishness. Having them be able to walk aside you and say, listen, I don't know, but this joker right here, he ain't got it. Women who are mentored correctly have less health-related issues due to stress. They express greater satisfaction with their bodily appearance. They exude greater levels of self-esteem and confidence. And finally, women who are mentored correctly are more likely to become mentors and coaches and teachers themselves. I ain't done with you. Wait a minute. That's on a personal side. On a business side, according to research, mentoring is quickly becoming a critical tool in the career development of women. In fact, it provides key contacts and information and teaches valuable skills not only in the corporate world, but also in church. It is said that over 80% of women CEOs acknowledge the presence of one or more mentors who made a significant contribution to their success. It is said that women who have a mentor express greater job satisfaction. Women who have a mentor have found that having a mentor has positioned them to get greater opportunities for promotions or salary increases. Over almost half of the, let me get this right, 50% of the startup businesses in this country are started by women.